Hey guys, welcome back to Gore Next Door. I am Vincent Jallo, and this is the one and only Lola Graves.
Thank you.
You haven't heard that for a while, have you?
Not for a long time, no.
Kind of intro?
Yeah, not for a long time. Yeah. Those days are over.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't know. You think you still got a few moves up there?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
You still have that stripper pole over here?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah. I covered it with carpet, so now it's a cat tree.
No. Okay. Fair enough. That's a good idea.
Yeah, there you go. See?
Nice.
See? Recycling. Or upcycling or whatever,
Upcycling, yeah.
Upcycling, yeah. Yeah. How good of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So how was that? How's your week been?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Nothing to really say. Just kind of usual stuff, and watch some movies and just trying to make time to kind of get through them all. Still have one movie that it's a new one on Shudder. What the hell's it called? Bloody Axe Wound, I think. Mm-hmm. I think I started like almost 10 days ago. That's the 36-minute mark last night.
36 minutes.
Yeah.
10 days ago, 36 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those ones where just you kind of, and I like it.
Are you sure?
Well, no, I'm not sure because I'm not really sure what I'm watching at this point. Like I've kind of moved around a bit, but it's like a cool kind of a story.
Okay.
Maybe I'll talk about that next week or the week after.
If you actually finish it?
Yeah, maybe the week after. So that one's kind of interesting, but yeah, I don't know.
Maybe I'll watch it before you so that I can
probably
tell you if it's worth finishing or not.
Yeah. Literally, there's 15 minutes left now. I went like the whole, I went crazy last night.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like half hour or something.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wild and crazy night.
Mm-hmm. So that, but yeah, I watched a few other things and I'm not going to go into it, but you go ahead. What have you been doing?
Well,
how's your week been going? What's going on?
It's been all right. It's been not bad. Yeah.
Good.
Yep. Yeah, nothing too exciting. Nothing going on too much, but did manage to watch a few things.
Okay.
Which is good.
Nice.
I watched some weird stuff.
Okay.
Some weird stuff. So I watched a show called Who's Watching Oliver from 2017. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I watched it this week too.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's kind of messed up.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's get into it. Sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I was like, it was on some of those, these movies are so messed up. Watch at your own risk kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Which, maybe not so much that messed up. But it had just it had a super weird dynamic with a mom and her son,
right?
Her grown adult son. Yeah.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, basically it's a whole thing about like his mom's on video, like they video chat all the time, and she makes him do all these like horrible, weird things because she's like nuts.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't as messed up as I thought it was going to be based on the reviews that I heard. Yeah. But there were the dynamic was definitely kind of disturbing and kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I agree. Like, but I wish it was more disturbing somehow. Like the concept was disturbing. Yeah. I mean, we've watched a lot of kind of stuff. And like I feel like what was going on there without going into too much. I mean, this guy's bringing back these like hookers and like women off the street. Sex workers. They're hookers.
Sex workers.
So, you know what I mean? So he's bringing them back and, like murdering them in front of his mother. But the woman that played the mother, it just kind of took me out of it. I don't like her acting or like what was going on. I don't really criticize that stuff a lot, but it was just, and the accent or something, it didn't, like, it just seemed kind of like seemed fake, like she was trying to be like this old lady kind of talking a certain. I know something about it rubbed me the wrong way.
I can understand.
And that like it was pretty vulgar. Some of the terminology she's using and stuff. Yeah. To ask him to do all this stuff to these women, and like I'm there for that. It's good. But if you're gonna say that, then like let's see a little more of the woman or a little more of like the stuff. And at the very end of the movie. He kind of gets back into what he was doing. Something else kind of happens. And he kind of gets back into his old ways. And then all of a sudden you're seeing like bodies and like stuff. I'm like, oh, this is great. Yeah. But why didn't they just sprinkle this in like evenly throughout the movie? That's just the way I saw it. Yeah. And it was kind of almost like a comedy part of it. Kind of the way it went. And the music at the beginning and at the end was kind of like this old timey.
I don't remember the music.
Organ grinder kind of music. I don't know. So it was sort of weird. It was not that, but it was like weird.
A monkey's going to pop out somewhere.
Like with the cymbals going on. Right? Those are great. It was crazy. So, but I like the concept, disturbing thing,
I like the concept
but it was kind of, like I feel like they should have went more hardcore.
Yeah. I mean, from the reviews I heard from it, I was expecting it to be more hardcore. And I was like, I don't really like, I mean, sure, the concept is messed up, but they just didn't really go, what? What?
Go on, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
What?
No, it's yeah, I agree with you. 100%. Oliver. It's good.
All right.
You think we'll see a sequel to that or what?
No.
Yeah.
Very, very unlikely.
Yeah.
Weird. Do you think we will?
No, I don't think. I don't want to see a sequel.
Maybe there already is a sequel.
There could be. But who's watching Oliver now? Something like that. I don't know. Something like that.
Maybe. Yeah. Something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, that's interesting. Though. So you watched that?
I watched that. I watched something called Toad Road.
Okay.
From 2012. Do not recommend.
No.
I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I mean, I think from the way that I read about it, it was supposed to be some kind of like some, I don't know, college age students find the 7 gates of hell. And they're trying to get through the 7 gates of hell. Yeah. But literally all it is college students, these group of kids getting high basically. And like screwing around and doing all this just weird like kid stuff, like college kid stuff. And then towards the end, 2 of them try to find these gates of hell. And they disappear. So it's like they found it, and then one of them comes back like 6 months later. Everybody thinks that they went missing or that they were dead or something.
Yeah.
But it was super anticlimactic. It was.
Sounds disappointing.
Yeah, it was very disappointing. Yeah, definitely. Another thing I watched, which was also kind of disappointing, was Blackwater Lane from 2024. Have you heard of it?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Okay, it's Dermot Mulroney and Minka Kelly.
Minka Kelly and who?
Dermot Mulroney.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love him. So I would watch almost anything with him in it. Yeah, I like him. So that one basically, this woman, Minka Kelly, she's driving home. She's married to Dermot Mulroney. And she sees a car at the side of the road.
Age gap there.
I mean.
Am I wrong?
I mean, I guess.
I mean, I remember her from like Friday Night Lights, and I realized she's not 15 or 20 or whatever now. But.
Yeah, but I mean, isn't that the norm? Like,
well, I mean, like, what is she?
Dudes with younger women. Chances are, he probably replaced his first wife with the younger model.
Was he?
Like, I don't know.
Well, how old was she? At 30 something?
Yeah, maybe 30, 35, maybe. And he was like, I mean, he's like 50 something.
He's 60 or something.
Probably.
Did she play a hooker in the movie or what?
No, why?
Oh, okay, no, I just wondered.
No.
Okay.
No, his wife.
Okay.
His wife.
Oh, yeah, you said that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know. So she's driving home after something and sees this car at the side of the road and kind of stops and is like, trying to see if there's an accident or what's wrong with the person. The person was just kind of sitting there, so she thought nothing of it. And she left, and then it turns out the person was murdered. And then all this like drama kind of happens about it. And, Yeah. But it like the drama wasn't really drama-y.
Really?
Yeah. I found it disappointing.
Huh.
Yeah. I thought it was going to
be I remember reading it about it, like seeing it on the, somewhere. What did you watch it on?
Crave.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I don't know what you read about it, but.
Yeah. No, like on like the synopsis or like, going through the screen.
Yeah.
That's just, maybe it wasn't that though. Anyway, yeah. Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. It was
disappointing.
I was hoping for more, like she's being kind of set up and all this stuff. And it's just like, they're trying to make her look like she's crazy. And I'm not going to tell you who they is, but people are trying to make her look like she's crazy and she's got early onset Alzheimer's or something like that, or dementia or something. And I don't know. I don't know. It's just, I was hoping for something better, but maybe I just was not in the mood for a lot of these movies this week.
Yeah, sounds like a disappointing week.
I did not have a great list of things that I was watching.
Wow.
Yes. So that's pretty much it. How about you?
Well, the only other thing I saw besides that was, I finished off Cobra Kai, which is season 6 or whatever.
Yeah. That was the end, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think?
And you weren't a huge fan of the season 6, but
no.
It was kind of,
no.
I mean, I like it. It's fine. Some of the episodes were kind of wild and crazy and like a really super dramatic, like Star Wars music and like just like really over the top ridiculous. I felt like this season got really, really ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely.
And really, really fast. But I kind of liked that in a way. It was almost like parodying itself, kind of. It was kind of interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't think so?
No, I don't know. Like I really liked the first few seasons because it was so nostalgic and it was just cute and it was funny and I really liked it. And then it just like when they, I don't know, when everybody started getting along and stopped fighting each other, I was kind of like, eh.
Yeah.
I kind of like that kind of drama of them fighting each other.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Once they started getting along, I was like, well, this isn't the... And they bring in new people they're fighting that I don't care about. Like, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, I'm glad I finished it. Now I can finally get back to like Melrose season 6. Looking forward to that. And Jamie Luner's coming in soon. And
who?
Jamie, I can't remember. Lexi? No, not Jamie Luner. What the hell? Is that? No, I'm confused, I think. Right?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well, no, she's in there, but I think she's already been in there.
No,
she hasn't.
Could not tell you.
I don't know, but
I thought you were the master of
I am.
Melrose.
It's just so much
master
going on.
of Melrose.
But Melissa Milano just showed up.
She was in that?
Yeah, she was Michael's daughter. Sister. Not daughter. Yeah, his sister.
I mean, I didn't really watch
Jennifer Mancini. Yeah.
I watched parts of it. I didn't, so I had no idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
I like her, though.
Yeah, she's good. She's yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, so get back into that, I think.
Yeah.
I got some other stuff I got to watch, too. But so
lots of stuff you got to watch, but you got to, like, make sure you watch something you've seen probably a million times that is from, like, the 80s.
Like what?
Melrose.
It's not from the 80s.
When's it from?
90s, bro.
Is it?
Yes.
Dude.
It started in 92, ran to 99.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Then the reboot came in 2008, yeah. For like 1 or 2 seasons, which was great. Had Katie Cassidy in it. Some other dudes. Michael came back for a while. I think Amanda came in for one episode. Maybe she didn't, but what's her name? Sid came back for an episode or 2, and I think it was pretty good actually.
I don't remember a lot about it. Did someone have a traumatic brain injury at some point?
Yeah.
Okay, some woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's maybe the only thing I remember.
Yeah, Kimberly, Michael's first wife.
Okay. Yeah. Did he kill her? Did he try to kill her? Something like that?
Well, she tried to kill him a few times. I think he's pretty, like, he's quite the character, but he's never really tried to kill anybody, I don't think.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
I think he was married 5 times, twice to the same person. So it's great. What a life, man. Ain't it the life, as the Foo Fighters would say. You probably heard that song at the club, right? Was that your entrance song? No. A little too mellow.
No.
You're so wild and crazy.
Oh, yeah. Super wild and super crazy.
So, yeah. But I did watch this movie called Intruder from 2016. Now, I don't know if anybody's actually watching this from week to week, but there's this ridiculous movie I did talked about a few weeks ago was it called Scream Bloody Murder or something? No. Had Brian O'Halloran in it. I thought he was in the whole movie, but he was in like a segment. And
yeah.
People making out for like 8 minutes in the credits and like...
Yeah, and he was in it, and then some dude in a mask showed up, and you weren't sure if it was him, but then it wasn't him, and Lloyd Kaufman showed up.
Lloyd Kaufman showed up?
Yeah.
So you're really paying attention. But the title of the movie appeared like 4 times in the credits. It was really strange. Well, I watched something almost as bad. It's Intruder. So it's about this... It has Moby in it, man.
Moby?
Yes. I'm like
Moby?
Yeah, Moby. Like it's low budget like that. I'm like, this guy... I mean, nobody's Moby. Come on,
like
right?
Vegan Moby?
Is he vegan?
I think so.
Yeah. So he was in there, and some chick, But there's it's about this woman who's it's like somewhere in Oregon or something the write up says during a storm in Oregon, this woman's she's like a cellist, which is irrelevant to the story. Okay. I mean, let's pick something specific. All right, she plays the cello, so okay, great. So she's locked up in her apartment or whatever during this storm, but there's no storm. It's like sunny out every day, and at the end there's kind of like a bit of rain. I'm like, okay. So I think that's what they're saying in the
But they're in the Pacific Northwest?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That seems... Anybody who lives out this way?
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. So
that does make sense.
But the whole movie, like, she's just doing stuff and going around her apartment, and there's this guy kind of a little bit like hide her in the house with, what's his face? Gary Busey, a.k.a. Nick Nolte.
Yeah.
Like we talked about.
Gary Busey. Is it Gary Busey?
Yeah. So this guy's kind of like living in a closet or something. And he's just always there, but he doesn't do anything. Like he's just kind of there, and she's doing something. He's like creeping around.
Does she know that he's there?
No.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, why? This movie's completely boring. I think he finally killed somebody at some point. But it was just ridiculous. I was like, I was just stick it out because it seemed really kind of bad.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. But it was the coolest thing about this movie again was the credits. Like unbelievable. I mean, that's a bad sign when the credits. Not just because you're bored and you want to get the hell out of Dodge of this thing.
Yeah.
But like, it was unbelievably terrible.
All right.
So the movie ends like mid-scene. Like literally, like this woman comes out of her house and this guy kind of steps out of his car, like the same guy, and he's looking at her. And I'm like, wow, this is really scary. Like this is a great ending. Boy, I'm like just riveted here, but I wonder what he's going to do. No, like, I'm just like, it was mid-scene, right? So he gets out, looks at this woman, and it just cuts to the credits. I'm like, oh, that's pretty ridiculous.
What?
Yeah.
Doesn't kill her. Does she freak out?
Nothing.
Does anything happen?
No.
Does she like know him? Like, is she like, oh, hey.
No, nothing. But here's the thing.
Closet guy.
Then there's some credits, like 10 credits, like blah, 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 casting director, this and that, you know. And then 5-minute ending.
Like mid-credit scene.
Not even mid-credits. Like probably a third away through the credits. And then just goes into this 5-minute, like completely, like whatever that scene was, into this. So like if you left the theater, well, it wasn't in the theater, my bad, but like, you know, at that point you're like going to the next movie on Tubi or whatever.
Yeah.
But
well,
like,
Tubi automatically would have gone to the next movie.
It would have. Absolutely it would have. So you would miss this 5-minute scene and then the rest of the credits.
Weird.
So
Stinger at the end that made no sense to you?
No, there wasn't. There was okay. I mean, I think I abandoned it before that. But, yeah, I mean, it was
like the early credit scene.
Yeah,
it was a continuation of him popping out the closet and being like, "Hey, sup?"
Well, it was kind of just this whole long thing. Like to be honest with you, I don't remember exactly what it was because I was just so like overwhelmed with what was going on. Like, is this like whoever directed this or whoever's idea this was? It's just a terrible idea.
Okay.
Like it's a terrible idea. So I was more focused on that. So I really don't know. But it was kind of like this whole, I think something ended up happening. I can't remember now even what it was. I honestly don't. But I just remember writing this down thinking this is so bad. Like, why would you, what are you thinking? Yeah. I don't get it. So,
wow.
But there was more closure, I think, to it.
Okay.
But I mean, you don't do that. I mean, like not even halfway through the credits, like people are leaving or whatever, turning it off.
Yeah. Well, especially if it's like, I mean, if they knew it was going to be on, what year was it?
2016.
Oh, okay. Then they wouldn't have known about TV.
Yeah. Well, maybe not. But where the hell was this playing? Like somebody's, some guy's backyard. Like, I mean, it was pretty bad. But Moby was in it on top of it.
Yeah.
So that's strange, right?
Which is weird. Like, why? Like, did he do it as a favor? Was he in it a lot?
Well, he was the second or third character besides the woman and like this guy who we never see with a mask or like a hoodie on.
Like, did he lose a bet or something?
Well, he might have. Like, it's one of those things where like he must know somebody or he's like trying to resurrect his career. Probably not the way to do it, but I mean, I don't know. It was
interesting.
It's kind of bad. So
wow.
So again, I'm talking way too long about something that's completely irrelevant, but I just was like, the decisions made here were really strange.
Yeah.
And I just was shocked.
Dude. Lame.
Yeah. So
anyway. That's all you watched?
That's yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
Skibidi crickets. That was terrible. So basically our whole list of what we watched was what not to watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah. So that was not good.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe next week will be better.
Yeah.
I think I got a couple of things that I want to watch next week, so we'll see.
Okay,
it'll be better. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So on to the Crypt, I guess.
Sure.
All right. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
My Crypt pick for this week was The Autopsy of Jane Doe from 2016.
Brilliant.
I really dig this one. You'd never seen it?
No.
Crazy.
Yeah. I was thinking, I'll tell you after.
Yeah. After I do my little synopsis.
Sure, sure.
Okay. So it was directed by, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, Andre Overdahl. He's a Norwegian director. Mm-hmm. And it was starring Emil Hirsch. Love him. And Brian Cox. Love him also. So Brian Cox of Succession, which you also have not seen. Okay. I mean, he's fabulous. Logan Roy in Succession. And Emil Hirsch is just, he's just Emil Hirsch. He's great. Into the Wild and stuff like that.
You like that movie?
Into the Wild?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm from up north a little bit. So it's kind of, I can picture people wanting to escape up there and disappear into the wilderness, live off of berries and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, not me. Why would people want to do that? I don't understand. Yeah. 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 So I don't know. The director is kind of a little bit more famous for some things. Like he did what? He did Last Voyage of the Demeter. Did you see that one?
What?
Last Voyage of the Demeter. Last Voyage.
No, I didn't watch that.
Okay, it's a Dracula one.
Yeah, I know.
Oh dear. Have you seen Troll Hunter? He did Troll Hunter too.
No, I've seen Trolls too, though. See, we're on different.
Completely different.
I know.
Troll Hunter is a Norwegian winter. So I actually really liked it. It's like Norwegian language or whatever. Yeah. Where these people go hunting like these giant trolls.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right? Yeah. It was like I can't remember if it was a found footage or not, but it was actually really good. Like I watched that years ago. It was really good. Anywho, beside the point. Okay, so Autopsy Jane Doe. So basically, there's father and son coroners who have why are you smiling?
I don't know.
Why are you smiling?
Days, Continue. Yes.
All right. Father and son coroners, and they have this beautiful, beautiful Jane Doe that comes in. That for some reason the police guy is we need answers on this autopsy for morning. So they have to work late, and this woman is so they start autopsying this woman, and all this weird shit starts to happen, and spooky stuff, and it turns out that she's a Jane Doe, but she's got a quite a hefty backstory. And this woman, my God, I can't remember her name, whoever she was, whoever played her, but she literally laid there like a dead person for hours and hours and hours without blinking, without breathing, without. It's crazy. Yeah. I can't believe they used a real woman for it. Mm-hmm. Beautiful woman. Mm-hmm. Some Irish chick. Yeah. I don't know. Lots of spooky stuff happens. And I really liked it. It's basically kind of like a ghost story kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember you saying that. Mm-hmm. And what I thought going in was kind of what you explained. There's kind of a ghost story. What I thought was going to happen, though, is that, can we give away what really happens, or?
Yeah, it's from 2016, so people. Okay. It's 10 years old.
Well, rather than her being this witch or whatever, I thought.
Spoiler alert: she's a witch.
So there you go. But I thought it was going to be more about, like you said, the ghost story. I thought it was this woman. They're going to be trying to figure out, almost like a true crime kind of thing, where they're going to be trying to figure out what happened to her, and she would her ghost would be revealing
kind
to
of
them.
Stir of Echoes.
Kind of, I guess. I don't remember that movie, but that's what I was.
Maybe that might be my next movie then.
Oh boy. Okay.
Stir of Echoes is good.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So
that's what you thought it was. The ghost was going to be trying to help them solve her murder.
Yeah, and I was that would have been really cool. So I was thinking that the whole way, but no, this was a top-notch movie. I thought it was originally. It was okay. No, it was good. It was. I would say it was like a top tier. It's not like Identity, but Identity is. It's a classy thriller.
So friggin'
right.
Good.
It's good. It's just it's tight. It's well done.
Identity, it's you just don't know until the end what's happening, and it was so good. I need to revisit that one too.
It's one of the all time.
Yeah,
love it. I just would I always think that's just so. It was kind of in that area where it's kind of just well thought out, well done.
Yeah.
But I thought originally it was the movie called Body of Anna. Not Frank. Is it Frank? Anna something. I don't know. There's a movie that kind of was the same. So I watched this movie. It was around 2016 too, I think. And it's about this woman who comes in, and then these guys. She's an actress, and he calls his buddies over, and they're I think that's her and stuff. So they decide to have sex with her.
This is a very different movie.
Yeah.
Nobody had sex with this corpse in Autopsy of Jane Doe. Just FYI.
But it sort of turns out that after that all kind of plays out, she's actually comes back to life and she's not dead. And so it's
kind of like Kill Bill.
I guess, yeah.
Ew. Why are men so creepy? What is wrong with men?
Well, she's a hot actress.
Dude. Oh my God.
If she's dead, what's
I know it's only illegal. Defiling a corpse.
It's actually not.
Shut up.
No.
Shut up.
In some places, but no, most places it's not, because they're not a living human being anymore. It's a little strange.
No, it's defiling a corpse, isn't it?
Look it up.
Oh my God. Why do you know this? Why do you know this?
Hey, I don't know, man. I like the creepy stuff, all right?
Dude.
I mean, whatever.
You never worked in a morgue, did you?
No.
Why'd you have to think about that?
I mean, I've been in a morgue. I've wheeled a body into a morgue before.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You didn't have sex with it, did you?
No.
Okay. Just
I mean, she was a little old. But
Alrighty then.
It's still warm. The bag was warm and everything. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, dude. I've some crazy stuff. Car accident victims and stuff too. Like one, I mean, we'll talk about this after.
What?
We'll talk about this after.
All right.
Yeah.
All right then. Uh-huh.
So yeah, no, I would never do that. But
I mean, I'm glad to hear you say that.
Oh my goodness! But are you sure?
Yeah, I think I am.
That's a little bit of a turn on there. Okay, you hear about this stuff?
Oh
no,
no.
I don't know. This really turned. This really turned quickly. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. No. I mean, I have been in there, but like it's I mean, I just
Okay.
It's not something I want to do long term, so I just got out of that pretty fast. But it's pretty rough. Oh man. But yeah. So that I can't come back from that. I don't even know what was the question.
So
oh my goodness.
It was not the movie where people were
right
having sex with a corpse.
Yeah.
It was a different movie.
And so, but that movie kind of becomes like a revenge movie, which is kind of crazy. I mean, I think I mentioned that to you. You wrote it down. Like, I wouldn't watch it. It's not really as great as it sounds. like for like.
Vincent, how great does it sound? Vincent, enlighten me.
We like disturbing movies, right? I mean, am I right?
Yeah.
I mean, we can both agree that Serbian film is like the best movie ever made.
It's not the best movie ever made.
It is.
We can both agree that we've seen Serbian film.
Yeah, that's great. But you did not see the unrated version.
I didn't need to.
That little extra baby scene in there.
I did not need to.
Oh, yeah.
The movie was stupid.
No, it was epic. It was terrific.
No, it was not. We will review it one day.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't have a problem with
Okay.
graphic movies or anything like that, but that guy was so fucking stupid.
Yeah. But I mean, the movie it's pretty grimy, right?
I mean, yeah. But
so I mean, this movie is not like that. That's all I'm saying. Like, I would take this off your list. You shouldn't be watching it. It's not really that interesting. Okay. But the story sounds cool on paper. Like, you're like, oh, this is crazy, but it's kind of a waste of time. So, but anyways, that's what I thought Jane Doe was.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Wow, we really covered a lot of ground there. Stuff you guys know about Vincent Giallo now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, please leave Vincent some comments.
Please don't. Positive comments. Like
email us or something.
What kind of comments? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Oh man, I don't need any more comments. But like, yeah. So, Jane Doe, yeah. So it was good. This was the other movie is what I thought it was like. It was what it was when you mentioned it. But as I started watching, I'm like, oh, this is like, normal actors in it. So I'm like, this is not the movie.
Were you like, what the hell is she thinking when she came up with this one?
Well, I think remember I said, like, why did you pick that?
No, you said great choice.
And then I said, but why did you pick it? Why did you pick it after? I'm like, because I was like, okay, what? Like, and you're like, yeah, I watched it 3 or 4 times. I'm like, really? Why? But, and I know you like the Sodar, so I was like, kind of like, it was a little bit strange.
I mean, yeah,
but this I get. But no, it was a classy kind of movie, this one.
Yeah. And
it was kind of like an elevated sort of thing. And I thought it was actually really well done.
Oh, good.
But I kind of, thinking what I thought was going to happen based on what you said, Ghost Story, I think I would have liked to have seen that movie like that. Like, where they're just getting clues from her body and like finding out who the actual killer was and what happened versus her being like a witch or something.
Yeah. I can understand.
It would have been kind of cool.
Well,
But great movie. Yeah.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Maybe someone can write that movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you liked it. So
it was good. Yeah.
I thought the creep factor was pretty good. I thought it had some good ambiance.
It did. It was really well done. Like, and then like going in there and finding clues and like kind of not clues, but like just kind of discovering stuff.
So many weird things. Yeah. Like they're autopsying this woman and they find things like her tongue's missing and her wrists and ankles are broken, but there's no bruising anywhere. Her lungs are burned like she was set on fire, but there's no burning anywhere.
Yeah.
She's got like all these witchy symbols tattooed on the inside of her skin.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. So it's like super, super bizarre. And they're finding like trying to figure out what the hell happened to this woman, like clearly not thinking about witches and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, no, nice work.
Yeah, good. Okay, sweet. Excellent.
Yep.
Yay. Okey doke.
Very good.
Want to do yours?
Yeah. What did I do? Oh, yeah.
Curtains.
Yeah, Curtains. 1983. Great, I think elevated slasher too. Like just classy. Boom. Like just really, really good. John, what's his face? I was going to say John Denver.
John Vernon?
John Vernon, yeah. Samantha Eggar, which plays a character called Samantha. They should have kept her name the same because she plays an actress in the movie. It's like kind of like meta, like before Scream and stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah.
I like that. Right?
You're going to set fire to my chair here?
Yeah, it's freezing down here. You pay the bills around here? Like it's ice cold down here.
It is a basement.
True.
Dungeon.
The dungeon. So this movie is, 1983, Canadian slasher. All the great slashers of the 80s, a lot of them are Canadian.
Are they?
Yeah, like My Bloody Valentine.
My Bloody Valentine, yeah.
Black Christmas, which is kind of... Is it a slasher or is it a proto-slasher? We can get into that one day.
Proto-slasher?
Oh, we can get into it one day.
What?
Proto-slasher. They kind of like, just before it became a slasher, like the kind of like had slasher elements to it, but it wasn't a full-blown slasher.
I mean, it's kind of slashery.
I would even say, possibly, Halloween might be a proto-slasher, not a full-on slasher. Not a lot of slashing, not a lot of gore.
Well, I mean, yeah. Do slashers have to have gore?
I don't know. Or what are we talking, like April Fool's Day or something? I mean, is that a slasher?
I mean...
Is it?
No.
We'll save it for next week. But, anyway, I'm just stirring the pot a little bit here. We got like crazy stuff, strippers, we got morgue talk, people having sex with corpses, proto-slasher, Halloween. I mean, we're just...
I'm going to have to Google that because I've never heard that term before. Yeah, but you're the expert.
Savage Weekend, proto-slasher.
What's Savage Weekend?
The Redeemer, proto-slasher. Late 70s.
What's the Redeemer?
The Redeemer?
Yeah.
Son of Satan. The Redeemer, Son of Satan. You guys know what I'm talking about. Back me up on this.
All right.
Savage Weekend has one of the greatest gay guys, like killer guys, besides those two guys in the Halloween remake. Like there's the manly guys, and so they always make these guys like effeminate guys. This one guy, he's like this manly guy, picks a fight with these guys in like a bar. I was like, this is dope. But
What's it called?
Savage Weekend. It's totally savage. But great one of the great covers of all time, like this Grim Reaper kind of guy with like
really?
Like this sickle or whatever. Yeah, it's wicked. I don't know, maybe he's got a skeleton kind of guy, his hand. Like it's just great. Really good.
Is that gonna be one of your Crypt picks?
No.
Picks one? Okay.
No, it's too proto. Too proto slasher.
Oh, okay.
Like you got to watch them just to kind of learn, kind of see how everything kind of led into the 80s and like the whole slasher thing. But yeah.
Okay.
But there's some crazy sex in there too, like and like
which movie are we talking about now?
Savage Weekend.
Okay.
People having sex and like they're milking this cow at the same time, and it's
Where do you find these things? I don't understand.
I have no idea. Oh my God.
I don't understand.
Yeah, it's weird.
Pull yourself together, dude.
I can't.
Come on.
I can't. Oh my God. Like milking this cow and like in like the milk and it's fun.
I don't understand where you find these movies.
I don't know, man. I gotta get out of here. It's too much, man.
Get back here.
Oh
Get
my God.
here. Woo. Vincent. All right. So
there's good range on these mics though. I could actually go hang out over here to be able to hear me just fine. I still take a time out. Oh my God.
Okay. I will do the synopsis of Curtains that we are talking about.
Oh my God. Okay.
Curtains is a movie about 6 actresses that are auditioning for a movie role for a director, and they are they're sent to this mansion out in the middle of nowhere to audition for this role. And look who decided to come back.
Yeah, I'll try it. Continue, please.
So then this creepy ass mass killer. Creepy mass killer.
If you've seen this fucking movie.
my God.
If you saw this scene, oh my God, it's too much. It's too fucking much.
I told Vincent a while ago that we weren't going to cut anymore when he started losing his shit. So now instead of cutting, he's just walking around giggling to himself.
I mean, if you saw this movie and saw this scene with these people, like it's like
and the cow?
70s, in the cow, and they're like milking the cow, and like this, it's you know, like it's outrageous.
Okay.
That's why it's a proto slasher. It's not a full blown slice of little, you know. There's like other elements in there. It's weird.
Like bestiality?
Well, they're not hurting them. Her, whatever. But
oh my God.
Yeah, it's wild.
Dude. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
I think you're crying a little bit.
Oh my God.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
You all right?
So
okay?
Please go back to curtains.
That's pretty much it. 6 actresses. They go to audition for this role for this director.
Yeah.
And shit happens. People die, and there's like you're always talking about how some masks in some of these movies are really, really cool. And I disagree with a lot of them. But this mask is dope.
It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
really good. It's a creepy ass old woman with long hair mask.
Yeah.
So like we're talking older than me, old woman. Like
come on.
A 90-year-old woman.
Yeah.
With long, scraggly hair. Yeah. Anyways. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. Like it's a kind of a classy slasher. Kind of people die one by one there, and you know, the kind of you're trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, some bigger actors in it. Good kills.
John
Vernon's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dean Vernon from Animal House. Whoop whoop.
Good kills. And just some of the scenes are just really well done. Like that ice skating scene. I think it's one of the best slasher scenes. Like you have to go and watch this movie.
Yeah.
Just so different, you know, how they came up with this. And that scene, broad daylight, skating rink.
Yeah.
On a
very
pond,
Canadian.
pond. Yeah.
Very Canadian. Frozen pond skating.
Yeah. Just really cool. Like it just really stands out from all these other slashers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We were talking about other Canadian slashers. There's other, like, I can't remember how Happy Birthday to Me was, but there's the Terror Train, I believe, is, like, all these are.
Terror Train is Canadian?
I'm pretty sure. Like, there's a lot of them. I think even The Burning was 1981.
Yeah, with Jason Alexander.
Yeah, did you like that movie?
No, I didn't.
Harvey Weinstein.
King of the Creeps.
First movie.
Ew.
Yeah.
I just can't,
So,
ugh.
It's pretty good.
I didn't realize he did that.
I know you didn't.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
But I only watched.
We cover everything here.
I don't even know if I watched the whole thing of The Burning because I was like, this movie's fucking stupid.
Well,
I didn't really like it.
I like the kill guy come out of the boat there. Big,
do I have to revisit it? Should I revisit it? Because people say it's really good, and I'm like,
It's not one of the greats, but this is definitely a great film. And
this one is.
And just really cool how the what was I going to say now?
I don't know.
I can't remember. But yeah, it's just really kind of a cool story. And there's a twist at the end. You know, a couple twists. And
just some of the kills were really cool.
Yeah.
Like fun. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good one.
It definitely had the whole like casting couch creepy ass vibe.
Yeah.
Speaking of Weinstein.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. And a little trivia there. Like we were talking about the director.
Yes. What do you want to mean?
Yeah, no, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh. So in the opening credits.
I was going to, and I just remember you wrote that down. So yeah.
You're gonna steal my thunder?
Mm-hmm.
Dude. Opening credits, when you're looking, you know, when the credits go up and it talks about the director, it actually lists the director as Jonathan Stryker, who is John Vernon's character, the director in this movie. The actual director is, I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's name, Richard Ciupka?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know how
something
to
like
pronounce
that?
Ciupka?
Yeah, he.
So sorry for butchering that.
I think he did another slasher. What the heck? Anyway, yeah.
I didn't look it up. I should have, but I didn't.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, like he's.
Are you okay?
Yeah. But that actually, you know what? Thinking about that now,
What?
that actually plays into the end of the movie.
How? Why?
Well, because of what that person was
You
thinking.
can spoil.
No, we're not doing that.
It's not,
We don't do that here.
You spoil my movies all the time, and you never
what?
want to spoil
Like,
yours.
What have I spoiled?
Autopsy of Jane Doe. She's a witch.
Well, I said, do you want it? And you're like, oh, it doesn't matter. It was 2016. So, okay.
And I'm pretty sure you've done it on other ones of mine too.
Because you've said, oh, it's an old movie. Nobody cares. And I'm like, I don't want to give away the secret of killer workout.
What secret? Boobs.
She's burned.
I know.
Safety pin, all this stuff.
Know.
Like, dude, there's so much. It's so deep, that movie. So deep. Jeez.
This movie is deeper. I enjoyed this movie.
So the what was the curtain, like every time, not every time, but a few of the scenes they transition, there's like a curtain goes across. And that guy was the director in the movie, is his name in the credits. So if you didn't remember them then, like we were talking about, with that person in the thing talking to those people.
Oh,
then maybe that is like, it's like it kind of would make sense that that's what was going through that person's head.
Okay.
Because it was
all. Well, that's nice and vague.
Because it was
I'm sure people are loving this.
Because it was all.
That thing.
It was all
happened, and the wink wink. Yeah. That thing happened.
So that
with that part,
right,
and that person
and the cow,
dude.
Yeah. So, that's maybe that kind of answers little subtle clues as to what actually was happening.
Maybe we should at least say that the part that they're auditioning for, dude. I can say this part they're auditioning for is basically some unhinged woman, I think.
Yeah. And like the ending of this movie, there's a couple ways you could look at it too. Like, you're not sure. So yeah, just really cool all around. Paul Zaza does a soundtrack.
Who's that?
Oh, he's a Canadian guy. He did I think he did the soundtrack for The Brain, Canadian movie. Some other ones. But I noticed in the credits, Carl Zitterer was in the credits for a musical consultant or something.
Who that?
He actually did the score for Black Christmas.
Oh,
yeah. So
really?
9 years later.
Okay.
He's doing this, and I just noticed that. But kind of, I mean, nobody cares about this stuff. I realize that. Maybe like one person. If that guy.
I care. It's interesting.
Put it in. Say something in the credits. Just be like, I'm that guy that knows who Carl Zitterer is, and
Yeah. Or if you're not that guy, then you can be in the credits and be like, I'm more like Lola, and I don't know any of this shit.
Well,
but it's interesting. I find it interesting.
Yeah, I mean, they're just like 9 years later, this guy's still helping score these movies, and it's kind of this whole thing. I don't know.
Good Canadian guy.
But Black Christmas, I mean, the soundtrack is great.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like it's creepy and just really, really strange. I
don't remember the soundtrack, but it was good.
This is more like jangling bells and like Billy's voice. It's just really weird, creepy stuff. Pretty neat. But anyway, that's it.
Cool.
Gotta go. All right. Gotta head back to the. I'm not going back there. I'll go back to the video store actually.
Okay.
Put away
so
some tapes.
That's probably why you know all of these random.
Maybe. Oh shoot! Yeah. Wait. Okay. Hang on. We can't go yet. We got to talk about what's coming out on Blu-ray.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Okay.
All right. But check this out. There's curtains. Cool. Everybody seen that? No. All right.
You don't have a DVD or the VHS?
I do. I must.
Save
the best for last.
Sorry.
This is put out by Synapse Films.
Jeez.
Whatever. Pretty good. Special features. 2K. Ultimate Nightmare: The Making of Curtains. 2014 retrospective. Filmmaker in transition, alternate audio track, theatrical trailer. More I used to really enjoy listening to
enjoy what?
Commentaries and stuff. But now I just don't have time to listen to that stuff. But
my favorite commentary was that I've ever seen was
or heard.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess. I guess it was Cabin Fever. Mm-hmm. Do you ever see the thing of that? And they have a version of it on the DVD that when anything scary happens, these hands come up and cover your face on the screen. Yeah, it was pretty good.
I should check it out.
Pretty genius. Yeah,
that's pretty great. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Duly noted.
There you go.
Best drawn.
You can see the creepy mask on there. Really good.
You're right.
Dope.
Behind every curtain, someone is waiting. Something is watching. Oh, and that doll too. Creepy.
What happened with the doll?
That's this doll kind of reappears and like standing in the middle of the road. Yeah, there's weird stuff.
She doesn't reappear that often. Yeah, see that creepy mask on there? That. I
mean, it's
that lady's pretty creepy. It was a really good mask.
Yeah,
I liked it. It was not like iced and the cracked goggle.
That was just
thing.
It was great.
Well,
because it was funny. Like it was a crazy idea. Like that. props to, just perfectly like jagged to where the glass broke. That's kind of ridiculous. Well, no, because he hit a rock when he fell.
Yeah.
Right? He crashed.
Yeah.
So this was like the old Vestron,
What's Vestron?
Vestron. Pardon me.
I'm sorry.
Vestron video? Like you're joking, right?
No.
We're going to have to cut this. Like, what? Things are going to get real. Are you kidding me?
No.
Vestron video, dude.
I don't know.
What? Are you crazy?
Apparently I'm crazy.
You don't know Vestron video, dude? Like, I don't wear Vestron video in one of our videos, man. No, maybe not in this one. I meant somebody else's video, but I don't know. Are you sure?
Your other podcast.
They were like one of the first. They were like the 80s. Like, you rent the tape. Oh my god! When we shut this off, we're gonna watch like the intros, the Vestron logo. Like,
so that I can be like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, like that was like you'd rent a tape.
I mean, you're so surprised that I don't know this, but I probably know it. And I probably just don't remember.
Yeah, we'll check it out. I mean,
okay.
you put in the video. And when it was Vestron, you're like, it's Vestron, dude. And like there was like the V, like it go.
Yeah, but dude, like on VHS though.
Yes.
That was freaking 40 years ago.
It's right here.
Okay. Well, maybe my brain doesn't remember backward.
Actually,
my brain doesn't remember last week, dude.
Check this out.
Let alone 40 years ago.
All right.
Are you kidding me?
But like the thing is, were you not excited watching like the intro, like the intros for these movies, like Paramount and stuff?
I mean.
Or like they start to come on, you know what they are before they come on.
Yeah. Like Lionsgate.
Yeah.
And like Twisted Films or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
Voltage Pictures and all these, but these old ones. It was always like Canon Films. It was more of the action stuff with like what's his face? I don't know. It doesn't matter, but like but Vestron was like.
Did they do like all the like horror-y kind
of
stuff?
A lot, but some stuff wasn't like they had dramas and stuff, but that was always my thing. Like like that was just you knew usually when I came on you're in for like a good movie.
Yeah, okay.
And then I think about 4 or 5 years ago they came out with a Blu-ray line like with these old movies re-releasing them on Blu-ray, and they had like a new logo that they made. I'm like, why did they just tamper with that? Like just use the old one. But so they kind of came back and did like a run of stuff just because it was Vestron and stuff.
But the DVD that you have or the Blu-ray you have isn't from that release?
No, it's not. No.
Okay.
No,
Did you get it from that release?
No, this is just like Synapse Films put this out.
Why didn't you get one from the other release?
Well, these guys own it. They own the rights to that now. So that they've. I don't think Vestron was even at the beginning of the Blu-ray. They just take it off because they don't own that picture anymore. Probably.
Okay, gotcha.
That kind of thing. Anyway. Whatever.
Gotcha.
So anyway,
right.
Vestron video. We'll talk about it after.
Okay.
There may or may not be an episode after this, but we'll see what happens. So next week, April 15th. There's only 2 things coming out that are, I think, worth checking out.
All right.
We'll start with Hard Eyes. I mean, that's coming out on Blu-ray already. So that's kind of a cool release. And then we've got the Ginger Dead Man. Full Moon's putting out the Ginger Dead.
Okay, remember
Man collection.
The other episode when I was like when we were talking about like holiday films,
Easter stuff,
and I was trying to remember. Oh yeah, I was trying to remember Easter stuff.
I know.
Okay, forget it.
I tried to help you. I was like looking at you, going, "Yeah, you're going there."
Forget it.
Not Easter. Ginger Dead Man collection in a limited edition tin, and it covers the following: Part 1.
What kind of a tin is it? Is it like look like Easter candy?
Yeah.
Oh, Easter again. Sorry.
No,
forget it.
It looks like a Ginger Dead Man tin. I think. I haven't seen it, but
okay.
So it has
go on.
Ginger Dead Man 1.
Ooh.
Part 2.
Ooh.
Part 3.
Ooh.
And Ginger Dead versus Evil Bong. Have you watched the Evil Bong movie?
I haven't, but I think it's on Tubi.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, you got to really be hardcore if you. I mean, yeah. And then Ginger Weed Man.
Haven't seen that either.
Yeah. So those 5 are on there.
But I have seen like some Hansel and Gretel weed one.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I think I watched that too.
Oh, it's like Hansel and Gretel get baked or something.
Yeah. So anyway, those are coming out.
Okay.
But nothing else. So. And
that's exciting. I think they have a cult following for those ones, don't they?
They do, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
And I think actually Nick Nolte is the guy that plays the Ginger Dead Man, isn't he?
I don't
Not
know.
Nick Nolte, Gary Busey. They're crazy. They're both crazy. So I don't know. Aren't they both kind of crazy? Like,
yes, they are. Nick Nolte's the one that always has like, the crazy hair and the crazy shots and stuff like that. And Gary Busey is the one that like, just, you can't understand a word he says.
Yeah. No, it's Busey.
Okay.
He's the gingerbread man. He's
really?
like the little cookie kind of.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Huh. So that's it.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So
we'll shut it down?
Shut it down.
All right. Well, thanks, guys, for checking it out. And if you're watching on YouTube, appreciate it. If you're not, go to the YouTube video, check it out, like it, and subscribe to it. We'd appreciate it. And you can check out these, as I poke myself in the face here, check out some of these cool classics, Yeah. But yeah, thanks for checking out, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah. And maybe if you're listening to the podcast, maybe rate it or something and follow and all that kind of stuff. You're listening to it on any of your favorite podcasting places. And I think that's it. Thanks for tuning in.
Have a good day, guys.
Stay creepy.
Bye.
Bye. You've been listening to Gore Next Door with Vincent Giallo and Lola Graves. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok for updates and behind-the-scenes posts. New episodes are available on YouTube or wherever you find your podcasts.